Hey, what's good everyone? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get 3, 4, 5 listings a month from neighborhood cold calls, even if they're not selling yet. Okay, so that's basically it. You don't need actually a homeowner who's selling today, but you need to build a pipeline. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why. Because most agents I speak to, they think neighborhood calls they only work if someone is ready to list right now or even this month. But the big truth right now, it's the biggest listings come from people who are not selling yet, but they remember you later on. Okay, and that's why in today's video I'm going to show you exactly like how to create the long-term listing opportunities from simple neighborhood cold calls that actually ask you in the future, like in 3 to 6 months, to sell without you asking them for anything to sign the contract. Okay, so right now I want to speak about the real goal of neighborhood cold calls, because most agents don't know this exact mindset. Okay, so not to get listing today, but actually to get their on top of their mind when they are actually selling. That's basically it, because most agents approach like these calls wrong by asking for the listing soon, for the contract soon, super soon. Okay, because your goal is to position yourself and not to pressure. That's basically it. Show you're actually the local expert, build the familiarity with the homeowner, and make the future contract supernatural. Like they're gonna ask you like without you asking for anything in the future in 3 to 6 months. You're gonna be super surprised when you find like someone calling you or texting you and asking for the listing contract or the signing the contract. Okay, that's basically it, because every good neighborhood calls they plant a seed. Okay, so that's the name of the game. So why homeowners say we're not selling yet or we're not selling immediately? For just three reasons, which is basically they don't trust you. Okay, they expect to you to pitch them, and they don't want you to bother them. So they don't know you, they don't know, it's the first time you talk to them, so they shut down or they shut the door immediately. Okay, we're not selling yet, we have our agent right now, we have a friend that is selling the home, or things like this. And most agents pitch the homeowner once they call them, right, like right away, so the homeowners block you fast. That's why they actually like they tell you those objections at the beginning of the call. Okay, and your job is to change your tone from the salesperson to the local guy, the local expert. The first like objection isn't real, it's just a flex to how you have to handle it before you even listen to the objection. That's basically it. And the fourth thing as well, which is what you should actually be doing to accomplish on these calls. Okay, you make the call super friendly, quick, and helpful for them. You give them the value. Okay, you give them a tiny piece of value. It could be like a recent sale on their street, like a pricing trend in their neighborhood, or even inventory changes. Okay, that's basically it. It's basically the thing that if you actually did, you're not gonna hear the objection, or you're gonna hear the objection, and it's gonna be super easy to handle it. Okay, and the third thing, it's basically open the door for future conversations whereby you follow up with them with offer or even with value. But and that's actually what you need. That's all what you need. Okay, and right now I want to speak about the framework, which is basically turning not selling into the future listings, which is basically that those are 5 steps that I wrote down right here, and I'm gonna show you right now. Which is the first one, it start with a low pressure opening. Keep it super friendly, focus on being a neighborhood, like the neighborly voice, or I'm not the agent that is chasing the listing. I want to sign the listing, I want to do the listing appointment right away. Okay, just give them value, keep it friendly, keep the conversation like going with them. This is the goal for the first call. That's basically it. And the second one, which is basically share one useful neighborhood insights, which can be like two homes nearby, their sold, and their home sold above asking, or even inventory in your zip code, like it's super shrinking and something like this, and buyers are still like moving into the area. Those can help super much. Okay, this immediately establishes the value. Okay, and the third one, which is basically mentioned that you're not chasing to sell them yet, or you're not chasing to sell them like right now. Okay, this breaks like the defensive wall, and it also separates you from 99% of agents out there in their neighborhood. You keep the conversation going, you're not asking for anything, and you help them with the things that they share with you. You give them the value and the knowledge as well. So the fourth one, which is basically open a future loop, a simple line like it could be, if you ever like want a quick update on the market, I'm gonna be super happy to help you with something like this, or send it right now. If you ever like get curious about what your home could sell for, I can let you know in just 10 minutes. Okay, this starts the relationship between you and the homeowner. Okay, and the fifth thing, which is basically one of the most important things, which is basically get permission for future contacts. Okay, asking for something super micro like an email, a text, or even a follow-up for next quarter. Okay, it creates the low commitment and equals like the high compliance as well. It creates the low commitment with them. Okay, so the future permission is super valuable, like it's more valuable than a same day listing. It's gonna create the pipeline for you in the future. Okay, it's just a long-term gain. Okay, so the sixth thing, it's basically why neighborhood calls build listing pipelines super fast. Okay, you're building a local brand, which is people become familiar with your name and with you and with your voice as well. They feel like it's something friendly with them, and you enter their go-to agent list, which is basically most homeowners only have like one, two, or even three maximum agents personally, and you can be one of them. And if you give them the most value, you're gonna be the one agent. You're gonna be the one. Okay. So basically, when they do decide to sell, you're already on top of their mind. That's why this strategy creates predictable listings months after months after months. Okay, that's basically it. And also an example outcomes of a good neighborhood calls. It's basically they don't actually list today, but you get like the follow-up permission, an email for market updates, a future conversation, and also a potential referral. Okay, so every small win compounds. That's time over time over time. So basically, we covered that the neighborhood calls are a long game that pays big, and these calls aren't about pressure, but basically they're about the presence. Okay, and consistency builds the familiarity, and the familiarity builds the trust. And as you know, trust earns the listings months before your competitors even know that the homeowner exists. That's the name of the game. That's how you actually win over time, like in 3 to 6 to 9 months, even, or even if in a year. Okay, it's a long-term play game. That's basically it. And if you want to know exactly how we put our US based cold calling team into our agents' businesses, you can click the link below and you're going to know exactly everything. That's it. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Take care.